Okay, The Loser, first song of the album. The lyrics I wrote for this album are, I think, are pretty much all connected to the same idea, to the same topic, and I think we got back a little bit to what was the initial idea in the first album we made about paganism and about, you know, being an individual out of the crowd, being different, being proud to be different, and you know, in this song in particular, I am talking about being an outsider, but being proud of it, and being proud to be, you know, loser. The loser. That's right, to be a loser. But in this case, being a loser for the others is you know, something to be proud of, and this is what it's all about.
Especially to be yourself.
Yeah. Of course, to be yourself, and you know, not give a fuck about what people says or tells you to do. And I think that there's another thing I liked to relate this song, and there's a sentence in the middle of the song taken from The Elephant Man, the movie by David Lynch. I was fascinated about the idea of this, you know, man who was so beautiful inside, but unfortunately was so bad looking and ill. And I think that this is the idea behind being a loser, because people think you're a loser, people think you're ugly, people think you're bad, but you know, you don't have to care about that, because probably inside you're the most special person there is. So this is a loser.
From the musical point of view, I think that The Loser is one of the heaviest song we ever did, and
yeah.
And especially here, you can definitely will be introduced to our new drummer Simon, which will blow you away, and I think that this is the very great example for having the possibility of writing without borders, without limits, and I think we succeed in doing that. The most extreme songs, still melodic and still. Yeah. Still very catchy, but with a lot of also folk riffs inside.
We got a big
bagpipes played by Maurice from Folkestone.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be an interesting way of you know, having this folk stuff, very heavy stuff and melodic stuff in one song. So you will hear it.
And it's the song of the video too. So we just decided to use it as a video clip because it's a good. It represents this new era.
Okay, no more commercial shit.
No more commercial songs.
Something you will hear the most heavy songs and directly from the video. Probably.
Yeah.
Melting on my skin, the cold winds blow deep into my dreams, freezing all that's left of me.
I Am the Monster, second song of the album. As I started with The Loser, you know, with this song, I'm still developing the idea of being an outsider, but this is another point of view where, you know, you can feel the, you know, being unconfident and being depressed about this. It's like being hunted all the time by people who, you know, who feels the need to destroy you because you're something, you know, they're afraid of, something to run away from. And I think that I liked the image of Frankenstein, the Frankenstein monster, where the movie, you know, the 1930 movie, where, you know, the people from the village come with the forks and, you know, and the torches and the fire and want to destroy the monster, and this is the monster I'm talking about. And yeah, that's it. I am the monster.
Music-wise,
we got a big surprise here, because we got Mr. John Oliva singing a guest part on this song. We're so proud of having the Mountain King on this song. And I think this one is more in the vein of songs like The Divided Heart, or
Yeah, probably.
The Cabal, and but still we got a lot of acoustic stuff in the middle.
Yes.
We got an acoustic break in the middle, and
A lot of orchestration as well,
Yeah.
and John Oliva singing on it, so making it very special song. I
yeah,
think.
it's his part is very gloomy and dark, and I think it's a very good one.
Midnight skies, winter's light. One morning, views for poetry. Reaching heights, walking miles to hear your voice recited.
Midnight Skies, Winter Sizes. The lyrics are very back to the probably the our first albums, and this is very close to the paganism themes and about being a part with the nature and being part of the soil and part of the sky as the tree of life, where its roots are deep into the soil while the branches of the trees are up in the sky. So this is a total hymn to paganism. That's basically the lyrics are about.
Yeah,
Music wise,
it's an epic song.
yeah, probably something like that.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, it's also here a very epic and folky stuff, seen obviously in the EK way, so something probably more complex, and there is a good central part with tempo changes, something that could represent pretty well the new album.
Marion does not look back to what's done. Let her feel before she has gone. While Mr. Lancaster, as it clearly appears, is just aiming for another plan B.
A Song for the People is basically an interlude because it's a very short acoustic songs that is placed pretty much high in the track list. So it was it's kind of an interlude. It's just acoustic guitars, percussions, and vocals. The lyrics of the songs are very folky in a way, in a traditional folkloristic way. Popular popular songs. And obviously, as the title says, it's talking about the people, the various type of person, and it describes the diverse individuality of the people.
Normal people,
very normal people, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And music-wise, it's a kind of a folky ballad in the sense of a jig.
We've already made songs like that,
sure.
Like
The Loser's Ball, for example. I remember.
Or I remember The Morning Dew, because like in that song there is a female singer, and this time we had the opportunity to have Netta Dahlberg, who is a great Finnish singer.
Amazing singer.
Amazing, yeah. I was in Helsinki when she was recording her parts, and it was incredible, because she had a couple of takes just to to go deep into the mood of the song, and then she came with this incredible performance, and you can hear it on the album. I think it was the perfect match for this song. Yes.
We finally stay alive, trying to survive. We're hunting high love. Where's our secrets gone to lie?
We Animals, I think that We Animals is a little bit out of the crowd song, both for the music and both for the lyrics, because on the lyrics wise it still describes the human being, but seen in a very negative way. I mean, it describes how in the end we are all animals, and we we all our actions often, I mean, or for most of us, are very bad action made of total egoism and just thinking for ourselves and trying to survive, or at least to please our lowest needs. Exactly. So I think it's also pretty, I used some pretty explicit words that we never used before, just to
bad words.
Bad words. Some, just to underline some concept. And I think that this is a bit out of the crowd song, and also on the music side, it's a little bit out of the crowd. It remembers a little bit of the Winter Wake, probably because it has this kind of punky feelings that you can often hear in some of our songs, like for example Devil's Courage, I remember as well as this Dominate exactly, as this kind of feelings, but it also has some folk stuff inside, and this very good waving between the vocals in the middle.
Yeah, there's a good vocal parts. We got like overdubs and stuff.
I think it's gonna be a very good songs to be played live, for example.
Yeah, probably it's the most different inside the album, but it's a good break inside an album, and if you like the melodic stuff that we made in the past, I'm sure that you will love it.
You try to figure it out, searching for something just to not learn about. One day you saw a little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, Through All Sides, I think it's a pretty good song because it's I think it really gets our folk soul, and it's halfly acoustic, isn't it? Because it's played.
Yes, both with acoustic guitars,
and rhythm guitars. And yes, I think it's a good way to see ELVENKING playing folk music, folk metal, and I think it's a very good one. And lyrics wise, I think it's I came out with this idea. I was still thinking about the theme of being an outsider and being of being different, but I wanted to put it in a complete different way. And why not using fairy tales, because we've always been using this kind of imagery in our music. I remember Troll Sky and Swallowtail in the Winter Wake album, so I was trying to use this kind of fairy tale-ish imagery, and I thought about love and about a fairy tale that we all know, which is the Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf, and I just brought the idea of being an outsider with using the theme of love and the theme of fairy tales, and that's why I wanted to completely change the idea of the original fairy tale and do my own version. And you can see it on Through All Sides, where you all the lyrics are seen through the wolf's eyes, from the wolf's point of view. But I don't want to spoil the story. You will hear it on the CD. Sure. And that's why maybe the artist of the cover took the idea of the Little Red Riding Hood with the wolf, with the wolf's mask.